Good afternoon from sunny Crete, where everybody is taking a moment. We've had a very successful day today because we've managed to move 16 of the dogs that were in shelter 1, and they are now here. We've had to set up, well, I say we, the royal we, George has set up a shade here for these guys because there isn't a tree there. We're going to do the shading tomorrow, so he's put a sunshade up so they're sat in the shadow. And most of the dogs in the new pens have gone in here, so today we moved Panayoti and his group, and they're going to be living next to Boxy and Esty and that group. They're all crowded round under the tree because it's very hot. They're all very happy. They weren't entirely keen. Some of them were really excited for the adventure, and some of them, like big brave Panayoti here, wasn't happy at all. Were you, Panayoti? Where are you? He didn't feel like it. So his group is now here, and then we have a small group that was next to Panayoti's group. Snow and Kirky. We've got one more of this group to collect. Tyson, over by the kennels where it's nice and cool. So this group will eventually be 4, but at the moment it's just the 3. As I say, we need some help tomorrow because the lady who feeds the strays, who is friends of George Stray Dogs, she was feeding Conti on the street, and Conti's very nervous. And I blew my chance. I didn't quite get the lead on her properly, and that was it. She won't let me catch her now, so we've got some help coming tomorrow to get Conti moved. And then in here we have little Charlie, with his tail going 20 to the dozen. Lena is also a happy girl. Nero has found his favourite spot under the tree already, and Sally. I'm not going to get too close to Sally. She is very, very nervous of people, bless her. She was very badly abused when George found her, and she has leash. She'll let him give the leash tablets, but she doesn't like people to get too close. So I'm going to just let her settle a little bit. She normally lets me pet her, and she's taken to letting me look at her and looking at me back again when I stroke her. But of course she's had a move today, and that's all new and worrying for her. So I'm not going to get too close and bother her today. So Astro was in here, he's been moved, and we've got 4 dogs in here now. It's a nice big space, so we're planning that Naomi will probably join this group as well. It's a very friendly group. Sally never bothers anybody. And then we've got the 2 boys, and Lena's just a baby, and she likes playing, don't you, Lena? Where are you? Bit quick. Too quick for me, Lena, aren't you? So this is a very peaceful and happy group. We have Malacca. Charlie. Messa, Charlie. Charlie, Messa. Messa. Messa, Charlie. Well, that was careless of me. The little so-and-so slipped by me. Go on. Messa. Charlie. Charlie. Messa. Charlie thinks it's all funny. Come on, you. Let's have you back inside, otherwise you're going to spoil my video. Sorry about the camera work there. Every now and again one gets past you. And today it was Charlie. Hey, Rex, too much to say for yourself, aren't you? Naughty. And Lulu. And there's Ronaldo, minding his own business under an olive tree. That's the place to be. Having a nice sleep in this heat. It was cloudy earlier on, but now the sun is out and it's absolutely boiling again. Athena, Endaxi. Endaxi. There's snow. So we've got, as I say, 3 to move. We've got our kudos and our postoli, and they're going in the empty pen, which is this one where Marili, who has been a massive help today. Marili and her husband have a big van, and we've got a load of boxes in there, Ellie's boxes and Marili's boxes, so that's allowed us to move 16 dogs in one go, which is tremendous. It's been a massive boost to be able to shift them all today, bar those 3. So they have actually been quite peaceful today. I think this is the advantage of the hot weather. So outside of the gates you can see there's a roadway leading down to the shelter. It's actually pretty private, but that roadway is jointly shared with this bit of land opposite. I'm going to take a walk out of the gates just to show everybody what's out here. Just make sure that Shep doesn't escape. He's out and about with his favourite person, Ellie. So you can see the sea from here. Over there, just behind the trees. It's actually quite, hello Mavros, it's quite misty over there, so you can't actually distinguish it so easily from the sky. But so this piece of land here doesn't belong to us, and unfortunately that's why we can't entirely secure the area. The road is jointly owned between George, who has this side, and the land here, which is an olive grove, and they've been and chopped the trees back, pruned the trees, and then there's the entrance to the shelter just there, and then it goes back a little bit beyond, so you can see a lot of farmland around here. Ellie and Marili are moving more dog houses into position. As I say, we've got our kudos, our postoli, to come tomorrow, so they'll need a house, probably 2 even, potentially. They're big dogs. So today has been what we call a successful day. It's a huge relief to have the dogs out. George is having a break. He's got 3 of us helping today, so normally obviously he has to do a lot of this on his own. So it's been a bit of a boost for him today not to have to do everything himself. And like I say, everybody's relatively peaceful because it's so hot. We've got Canella, who has settled into her new group very nicely. Aren't you, Canella? You're such a beautiful girl. You are, you're such a beautiful girl. And Luke, everybody loves Luke. And that reminds me, Luke has had to reveal his hiding place, and he's not very happy about it, but he got the required number of teamers. So I'm going to show you where he's been hiding his salami. Here we go. The water bottle times several, and Luke thought he would disguise his salami in the water bottle, and nobody's noticed it there. So it's very naughty. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do for the live now, because we've had our break and we've got some more kennels to shift, and then tomorrow hopefully we can bring the last 3 and start moving them on to the vet as well, which if they're obviously well enough, we can move Zico, and I think we're really hopeful we'll be able to move little Sox as well. Hopefully Naomi not too long, because obviously she had the issue with the blood in her poo that we were hoping to move her before now, but it's not happened. So there we go. So I wish everybody a lovely afternoon. I know it's not as hot in England as it is here, but wherever you are, have a nice afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, because I appreciate some people, followers who are a lot further away. I'll end on you, Marie, as soon as you're close.